Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just like the title indicates, you already know what is going on. This is a part 2 of my commentary video concerning the Chinese drama The Untamed. If you haven't watched the part 1, I'll link it in the description below. Please go check it out. I would advise to watch it before watching this video because this video is going to contain a lot of spoilers, and in the part 1 is where I really spoke about the drama itself. This part 2 is going to contain my personal opinions on things that happened in the drama. So basically here I'm going to explain the characters, I'm going to explain the storyline, and I'm also going to give the best pairs rating, and everything is going to be based on my personal opinion. So like I said in the part 1, before I watched this drama, I knew nothing about it. I had no expectations. I just saw it trending on Twitter and I discovered that the two leads were soulmates, and I was very curious to see how they would play about that. So I decided to hop on the drama. I ended up loving every single character and also kind of hating every single character minus Liang Chun. I just couldn't bring myself to hate Liang Chun no matter what he did. The first character I'm going to talk about is Sooyoung Chan, which is one of the lead characters. Now, Sooyoung Chan to me first came off as he is obviously going to be the one that is going to be in everyone's neck, going to be the pain in the neck for every single person. He was that, you know, I won't say typical, but yes, typical, dumb but very smart, low-key character. He's the playful one. He always questioned the things that were culturally moral. He always questioned the rules and regulations, and if he couldn't understand why he couldn't do something a certain way that he felt was right, then he just won't follow a law. This personality trait led him to be the later on villain and hated person by all clans, because he ended up siding with the Wen clan and helping them escape, which was considered a treason and he was just like banned away from all the clans and everybody hated him, and he was like the most evil person in the whole movie, just like that. At some point of the show, he later started practicing evil tricks and wicked tricks, and he is the grandmaster of demonic cultivation, because he didn't just learn these tricks, he originated them from his very self. When he was cast away in the burial mounds, the burial mounds is like where dark spirits go to be banished. He was cast away there for 3 whole months, and he had to find a way to survive, and here he had no skills whatsoever, so he had begun to learn very wicked tricks, and he allowed evil presence to be the foundation of his abilities. I think that is where he started going down south. That's where I started to feel a little irky about his character, whether I should trust his character or not, because once he returned from being banished away from 3 months, his family and his loved ones, his close ones, had no idea where he has been. He didn't tell anyone where he was, but then people started noticing that he had indeed learned wicked tricks which was forbidden among people. That is why I kind of feel like I was kind of icky about his character, because I was like, did he really need to learn these wicked tricks? And even after it was putting his soulmates in deep worries, and so it was now disconnecting him from him and his families. But later in the show, we will later find out why he ended up leaning to these wicked tricks as a way to survive. What made me end up loving Sooyoung Chan so much was the fact that I discovered how selfless he is. Like, he's so selfless. He rather hurt himself 1,000,000 times just to save his family or loved one once. And everything he did it with no mind of like getting something in return. He did it from the bottom of his heart, and he taught me a lesson. I cannot do things he did, but he taught me a lesson though. Moving on to the next character, Liang Chun, also known as WangXian, also later known as Sooyoung Chan. Liang Chun is the soulmate of our precious Liang Shan, and indeed Liang Chun is every good material of a soulmate. You know, Liang Chan is from the Gusan Lan clan, and like I said in part 1, this clan, they have all the rules and regulations and all the principles of the land. Liang Chan was the nephew of the leader of the clan, so he had these rules and regulations built into him, engraved into his core and his very well-being. But when it came to WangXian, he did not mind questioning everything that he had ever been taught. I'm not saying that when WangXian was doing nonsense, Liang Chan just like ignored all his teaching and started doing nonsense with WangXian. No, Liang Chan also kept his ground. When he noticed WangXian was acting up, he always kept WangXian in his place. But anytime people are against WangXian, Liang Chan will always side with WangXian, and that is what I love about the relationship between these two. There was nothing to hate about WangXian's character, and I must add, his visuals were absolutely stunning. I've never seen another human so breathtaking like him, except BTS members, obviously. The next character I'm going to talk about is Liang Chun. This little boy, he's just like a munchie. Like, I'm not going to say too much about him, but I just want to say that I love his character in particular because he taught me something very special, and that is something we should all take: minding our own business. This nigga, he mind his business throughout the whole drama. Like, nothing concern him, concern anything. His nickname is I don't know. Like, don't bring me into a conversation that is going to cause me stress. If it's not my business, it's not my business. Even if it's my business, are you sure it's my business? That is just the character he had throughout, and I love that about him. And even if it doesn't seem like it, he had a very key role played in the drama. Next character I'm going to talk about is Weini. This character, when I first saw him in, like, I think the first or second episode, he came out like he was some undead guy in big chains around his body that came out of nowhere, came out from the bush and started killing people. I was like, who is he? I need to know who he is. And when they now jumped back to the past and they now showed him before he was dead, did he ever really die though? I didn't even know he was the one till when he was possessed for the first time. When he was like had his pale face and his black eyes and the veins in his neck and everything. I was like, that's the guy from the beginning. That's the guy with the chains on his body from the beginning. He's one of my favorite characters because of his loyalty to WangXian. Like, WangXian only saved this guy's life once, and from the very first time WangXian saved this guy's life, this guy pledged himself and his loyalty to WangXian. I just felt like Weini's character was like, from what I understood, he was like an empty vessel, because when he was younger, some spirit thingy, monster thingy took his soul or something like that. So like an empty vessel, anyone can like use evil tricks and control him to do whatever they want him to do. It was like a weapon, and this made me cry a little bit in some scenes because he ended up doing things that he did not want to do, and he had no power to control it or over it because somebody was just selfish to use him as a killing machine, and that person is WangXian. That's one of the reasons why I hated WangXian. So yeah, that's just the characters I'm going to explain on. Other characters I really love are Queen. I really loved Big Bro, that is Minggu. I also really love Sooyoung. I really love Sooyoung. Moving on to the next segment of this video is best pair rating. WangXian and Liang Chan. So WangXian and Liang Chan obviously comes out as the best pair in the movie. They are the lead role and they are the soulmates, and they are the reason why I started watching the show in the first place. And watching the show just proved me right that yes, they are the best pair in the movie. When you see their relationship, their interactions, the way they portray their emotions, and everything they did, if you try to imagine it on a modern day real life scenario, it will leave you so touched. Basically, what they were just about is just to see the other one happy, and I love that about them. Langziyi and Mengyao, Now, I did not even classify them as a pair to like the last few episodes of the show because they didn't really have enough like screen time. I actually love this pair a lot for the fact that you see Zae-woo giving all his trust, like undoubtedly trusting Mengal. And although Mengal was like really evil, like stepping on everyone and hurting everyone just for his good, Mengal never actually hurt Zae-woo. And I just felt like that shows that Zae-woo, he had a soft spot for Zae-woo in his heart. Liang Chun and Liu Shan. So basically, Liu Shan was adopted, yeah, by Liang Chun's father. Not adopted per se, just brought into the household. But Liang Chun always felt like he was in the shadow of Liu Shan. His father always kept telling him that you are not even worthy to be the next clan leader, blah 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 blah. But the father was always nice to his adopted brother. Everything that happened in his life gave him every reason to hate Liu Shan, but he still deeply loved Liu Shan. And although he did some things like that and he ended up killing Liu Shan, but still he was happy when Liu Shan was back. Liu Shan really did a lot of things that got Liang Chun angry, like really hurt Liang Chun. Like Liu Shan was the cause of Liang Chun's parents' death. Liu Shan was the cause of Liang Chun's sister's death. But in the end, you could see that Liang Chun really loved Liu Shan. Sooyoung and Zhao. I have not too much things to talk about this one. You can see Sooyoung had a very dark upbringing. He knew nothing but darkness. He knew nothing but evil. And then here comes beautiful, righteous Zhao that saw the good in Sooyoung even when everybody hated him. Sooyoung finally found someone he could trust and someone he could depend on. They only had like 5 episodes of their relationship being shown, but yet it had so much impact on the drama. The siblings, Liang Chun, Liu Shan, and the sister, Lady Yan Li. I love the relationship a lot mainly because of their promise. Like they promised it to be 3 of them against the world. Liu Shan and Wei Ni. I've explained this earlier on how Wei Ni was basically so loyal to Liu Shan, and I just admire this because like that Wei Ni was the perfect friend. To be honest, I want Wei Ni as a friend, fighting with you for you, no matter which side you're on, they are with you because they know that you have their best interest at heart. Wei Queen and Wei Ni, that is the siblings. Yan Li and her husband. And lastly, the 3 swan brothers, that is Mengyao, Lan Zichen, and Ne Mengyu. So in order to not make this video long, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about my opinions and things I noticed from this drama. There is no one you can hate. Like there is no one to say they are the bad guy. Everyone is the bad guy and the good guy, except for Liang Chun, of course. He is the precious angel of the drama. Wei Ni is one of my favorite members. Did I just say members? Oh, Wei Ni Oppa, Sarange fighting. Wei Ni is one of my favorite characters. I've already explained why he is. Like, I don't need to say it twice. This is not a personal opinion, this is a fact. Everything connects to something. I love how they did that. It was giving me some intellectual vibes. Like whoever wrote this novel, he must be I don't know what to even call him because he definitely has some divine brains. It was by far the most confusing series I have ever watched, and it was worth every second, worth every sleepless night. So when I finally got hooked onto the drama, it took me like 5 days to go through like 30 something episodes. Bro, who is sleep? I don't know her. So that is that. Yes, this is quite a lengthy video, but I really just had to pour out all my emotions out there. There is a fandom for this drama, and like I'm so happy because They are literally a group of people to share in my sadness with me, and the sadness is only because the drama ended. I wish it could go on and on and on. At least carry me on a roller coaster for like 6 years more. Do you get what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. I have nothing to say anymore. I really recommend you watch this drama. I'm going to link the novel version in the description below, translated in English of course. If you want to watch the animated version or you want to watch the live action, then you can just type it on YouTube. Just type the Untamed, you will see it there for the live action, and then type modal Zushi for the animated version. Bye. Yeah, I look like a clown.
A whole clown, bro.
Okay, this is a whole circus right there. But anyway, lashes appreciation. I don't